What's up, folks? You know who it is. We got the Niche Suite site update for September 2023, and that is my head on a stick on fire because it's over. No, I'm not kidding. I'm just kidding. It's not really over. But we did make $59,100 or $5,912.76, $197.09 per day, which is the second highest daily average and the fourth highest month. The valuation is sitting at somewhere between about 120K to 270K, depending on if I sold it to like another niche site person. It'd be much more if I sold it to somebody in the industry. And I guess for reference, last September 2022, it made $3,400. So yeah, I think I said in the last video that the August earnings was not going to be a new normal over here. It was very much an anomaly. You can see that the yellow portion right here went back down to about a normal spot where there's some progression, but it's not this huge. That was basically one guy that dropped like 10 G's last month, and that's where that came from. I guess it didn't help. I guess for September that the August. Earnings for this program and also this one that's been pretty consistent. They both also fell. But if you look back to August of last year, it's kind of the same thing where August was, for whatever reason, very, very good. And then dropped in September and October, November, and then picked back up in December. And then you can kind of, there's still some upward trajectory because the valuation is still going up. So not to worry about that. It is what it is. That's the affiliate marketing for you, baby. But we got slapped just like everyone else. Really not crazy bad. I was out of town all weekend, so I was like, not thinking about this or anything like that. When I came back a few hours ago, I went and looked at what pages were impacted, and like my keywords and pages that were ranking number one. Well, keywords, not pages as a whole, but the keywords that were ranking number one are still ranking number one. It was a lot of the longer tail kind of keywords that dropped to that were on the bottom of the first page, then we're pushed to the second page. And then I went and looked at what was actually happening in the SERPs. And a lot of it was a lot of video, a lot of both YouTube, TikTok, all kinds of stuff were replacing articles. So, I don't really look at algorithm updates and try to decipher, what's going on here. It just happened. And that was the first time I had ever actually got very evidently this algorithm update happened on the 20th, and on the 20th we saw a drop. Things are still dropping, whatever. Fortunately, again, like I've said many, many times in these case studies, that a lot of my earnings don't come from the month prior or the current month. It's from a year prior, and those transactions that are just building up over time. Occasionally you get, the anomaly of this right here, where I think this person that spent $10,000 in August, they signed up in July, spent all that money. They're still spending, but just not at that kind of velocity. So I'm really not too really tripping about it. I think next picture, no. Okay, so I was supposed to have an image of my overall traffic, and back in a year ago when it made $3,500 or whatever in September, it had 23,000 visitors. It was so small. So yeah, still just adding people on and keeping trucking as long as it doesn't go to zero. And in case if it does go to zero, I will just the earnings will just slowly decay over time. So kind of I don't know. It was the second or the third of the month where traffic dropped. I think overall it almost only felt like a few percentage points month over month. But from the first week, earnings were already down on a lot of the programs. So, and again, that happened last September. I don't know if it's a seasonality thing. I don't know if it's maybe there's some little bit of correlation between school starting and people, going back to school or whatever. I don't know. But, whatever. We'll keep trucking. I did some dumb math before this. I was just looking at this and oh yeah, we're third year's about to come to an end. Well, the third full year from January to December. And I was just I wonder what the average, I took the 2021, I went and looked at so each affiliate program is broken down, or it has its own like line item or whatever in Excel. And I was like, what is the highest month from each program? So I was like, oh, in July, this one made the most. So that added to August from this one and September with this one, added them all together. And I was like, okay, so if I took all my affiliate programs in 2021 and I said, I just want the highest one, they all get the highest earnings in 1 month, that would have been a $2,600 a month, right? And the average earnings in 2022 was just a little bit more than that. And then I did the same thing in 2022, and you can see the numbers there. And so far in 2023, we're kind of around there. So if we took all the highest in 2023 so far, if they're all in 1 month and 1 month only, it would have been, $900 or $9,000. I think 2024 will be good for this site. We'll see. I mean, this is all dumb. This is fake. This is not based in any kind of science or statistics, or no real finance mathematician nerd would look at this and go, yep, that's the thing. But I'm not any of those. So yeah, hopefully, assuming it doesn't go to zero, yeah, it'd be cool to see 10K months just all next year. Or rather 8K months turning into 15K months, and then just continuing to see that nasty growth. Anyways, what's up next? So, all the planned articles are published. All the ones that were in the pipeline are now published. So there's really no new content that's going to be created for this site. And I've done this many times before where, I reached the point where I'd have to start really diving into some obscure shit or expanding verticals to get more content up. And it's really I could just focus on something a little bit more fruitful, because it'd be like having a website all about dogs. That's it. The whole site is about dogs. And you're like, you know what? I can't write anymore. I have every article possible that could be written about dogs. I'm going to start writing about cats now. And and then it just doesn't perform. So I even cleared off a bunch. I've talked about that in previous videos. So that's out. Again, the only content that could be created if some companies are reaching out, but most of them are just fly by night bullshit where they're like, yeah, we're the next great platform. And you go, oh, okay. And then 6 months later, they're offline. So they'd have to do a flat rate plus an affiliate or something like that. But even then, it's I don't want to do, I'm not really interested in the affiliate stuff so heavily, focused, I need affiliate. I'm gonna start making my own stuff. And I probably won't update again if I don't do anything crazy for the site. I don't see the point in doing videos. Hey, here's how much you made. Here's the traffic. See you next month. That's really it. Maybe a tweet will go out or something. But yeah, I'm just going to be revisiting an older project, which I'll talk about here soon. And if you're curious what these images are, I took some copy pasta, as you see down here. Boy, if you don't shut your skin tone chicken bone chrome. Yeah, anyway, that's what comes up with Canva's text to images generator thing. So next, I think I talked about this in another video, maybe. I don't know. Either way. I'm taking this older site that I kind of had my VA start publishing a little bit of content on, and really just kind of looking at that, mostly because it allows me to be more in control of what's going on. It's not sitting there going, oh, I got SEO, I got to wait for Google to give me traffic, and oh no, an algorithm update slapped my shit to boo-boo land. So, older site, e-commerce focused, also with a service attached. We'll see if I actually want to fulfill that service. If not, then I'll just do I'll sell the leads to a company, that would want to do fulfillment. But strictly B2B, no consumer goods. It is going to be a business development product stuff thing. You know what I mean? Product first. I'm not going to be really looking at keywords. I'm just going to okay, what do I know how to create? What can I create? And then create the thing, sell it on my site, sell it on Etsy, sell it on as many other marketplaces as I can find that will sell it, we'll say emails. For the sake of this, so I don't just be obscure widget guy, emails. I'm writing emails and selling them to companies. The content that's going to be created is really just, instead of looking at keywords and going, I have these sales emails I want to sell. How can I sell them? It's like, okay, no, what if I was a sales manager, what would I be looking for? Where the answer to my problem that I have, the solution is the products that I am selling. And I've realized that I really flipped perspectives there. But you know what I mean? Third party looking in where my product is the solution to their problem. My product is the solution to the problem. And then once I have a suite of products, as in like, I want to focus on email for cybersecurity, we'll say, cold outreach, marketing drips, client relations, everything that account management, everything that a cybersecurity firm would need as far as or emails go. Then I can do some cold outreach to cybersecurity companies and say, hey, we have these emails. If you are really struggling with your CRM or whatever to find, retain clients, you can try these or keep them informed, blah, 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 blah. There's going to be levels to fulfillment as well. DIY would just be the product on its own, as in, hey, here's the thing, copy and paste it into your stuff, run it, you know. If it's like cold outreach, you can just put it in the CRM, boom, load up prospects and get results. Also like a low monthly recurring kind of thing where it's like, yeah, we'll send you new stuff every month. That way you're not sending the same ones that everybody else is sending. Now you're getting not necessarily custom made for you, the individual. Maybe that might be an offer. Who knows? So many options. Mix shit up as we go. But more like, hey, we're going to send out, we're going to craft 20 new emails every month and send them to everybody that's there. And then, everybody that's signed up. That way you can all, keep up to date with cybersecurity stuff or whatever. And then done for you, which would basically just be like marketing service type stuff or email marketing stuff, where it's, we're going to get in there. We're going to set up all the sequences, set up all the lead scoring, set up all everything. And then that would be something like, in my mind, it would be something along the lines of like a flat monthly rate, which could be reduced if you pay up front, and then like a percentage, like a rev share deal. So it's like, for the first 12 months, it's whatever closed business is 5%. That way it's a performance incentive to actually get some shit rolling and make things happen. Or, we'll see, depending on what's going on. All this stuff is adjustable. And there will be some affiliate stuff. I'll recommend some like business development, MarTech stuff. Like I already have an idea for like an opt-in, not necessarily an opt-in, but a non-email address required opt-in where, hey, here's just a checklist of everything you need for, say, cybersecurity emails. And in that, it'll be like an actual checklist, and then set up lead scoring or CRM stuff, we'll say. Set up lead scoring, and then here's my articles about lead scoring, and then maybe if I had a product, that I would never, but a product for how to configure lead scoring or the correct way or the best way to configure lead scoring, that's also in there. So if they don't know how, here's articles, here's information about how to do it. If you want to you don't want to have to configure it, you just want the, here's how to do it, boom, there's a product for you to buy right there. Just down the line for every possible thing they can need for a CRM. And again, bringing it back into the ecosystem and keeping them, make it look like the most informed guy in the room type shit. So I think that's the last slide. That's the last slide. So that's that.